It was I was I was competing one time, and I was actually competing. I was in Cleveland, and I was doing. I'm not sure exactly which tournament it was. It was either like a Grapple Industries or a Fuji or something like that. And I had went and did my first match. Went out there. It was just real rigid and steady. Like I won, but I won by a point. You know what I mean? Like, and it wasn't like by a lot of fucking points. The score might have been like 2-0 or some shit like that. So I leave off the mat. I was just like, man, damn, man, like I don't feel like too good right now. Like, so I'm like, all right, fuck it. I go to the car, go back out to the car, grab my shit. I had me like two of them rolled up already. I just fucking power chugged the motherfuckers. Boom, 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 boom. I faked 2 degrees. I timed it like perfectly. As soon as I got back in the door, I heard him calling my name again. So I ran back out. Not paying no attention, fucking blowed at this point. I ran out. I still got my glasses and my socks on. I'm like, oh, yeah. And I'm like, well, I think I just gave myself away. But
oh wait,
so
oh shit,
take that shit off. I get back out there, and from that match on, I had ended up doing 4 divisions. I won quadruple gold, and I won every match after that by sub. So I was like, all right, cool. I see this does something for me, you know what I mean? So I go back up, and we go to I'm not sure if everybody's the same, but we had that Wednesday open mat where all the killers come through, the brown belts, the black belts, the guests from other gyms that you know is gonna fuck you up, all of that shit. So I go down there, I'm like, you know what? All right, let me try my luck, you know what I'm saying? So I'm a blue belt at this time. I go to I'm like, all right, let me go ahead and try this shit. And before I go out there, I was like, you know what? Fuck this shit. I go out back real quick, smoke. I go out there. I didn't tap nobody. I didn't beat nobody. But it's the first time I actually I got some sweeps on some people. People didn't pass my guard or you know what I'm saying? I didn't tap nobody.
the small
Like,
things,
I didn't get
the small things.
You know what I'm saying? Like I would find myself in bad positions and like I figured my way out. Like it was also one of the times when when one of the most biggest mental parts of jiu-jitsu had clicked in for me. I was in like I was caught in something and then I rolled and then he was like a mount. And I'm in Pittsburgh, so there's fucking D1 wrestlers everywhere around this bitch. You know what I mean? So you got a wrestler on you. God damn. And then we in the gi. So he's like pressing, his gi is like here on me. And I'm like, man, fuck, man. I'm suffocating. I'm like, man, fuck. My hand go to raise. I'm like, motherfucker, you better not tap. I'm like, hold on, you better not tap. I'm just like, I just take my hand right here. I'm like, yo, dude, just turn your head to the side. Like, lifting like a centimeter. Just turn my head to the side. I'm like, oh, I can breathe again. I'm like, yo, that's when it clicked. Like, bro, once you become comfortable being miserable, like, this shit's easy. Like, so it clicked then. Like, that was the day I actually got good at jiu-jitsu and I, started doing well. So then, after that, I sit there at the end of the wall and shit. I'm sitting down. I'm like, man, this shit like, it's not a performance enhancing, but it's damn sure a confidence enhancing drug. Like, you know what I mean? I'm like, I'm feeling myself right now. Like, yeah, motherfucker. Like, what's up? Like, so I'm sitting there. I'm like, you know what? Like, yo, I want to start a jiu-jitsu tournament. I want to start a jiu-jitsu tournament, and you got to smoke before you do it. And if you win, you win a pound of weed. And I was like, I'm going to call it High Rollerz. You know what I mean? So it was like, boom, like that. So I say the shit. Fast forward a little bit. I'm in LA. Me and Wiz is in LA. Wiz Khalifa, we in the studio. And my phone rang, get a phone call. It's Nate Diaz. He's like, you know what I mean? Where you at or whatever? Boom. So tell him where we at, locate, address, or whatever. So he pulls up. when he pulls up, he got like 3 homies with him, homie Luke, Mighty Matt, and Icy Mike. And then that's when me and Mighty Matt at first met. And we was like just sitting there chilling, busting up, smoking. Fucking, and I end up saying, I said something about the tournament or whatever, boom. And Mighty Matt, like he already had, so I had like all of that, the division part right there, like how boom, boom, boom. He basically was trying to put something together like with the Diaz brothers and like a jiu-jitsu thing and them smoking. You know what I mean? So all the back end shit that we need, like sponsors and you know what I mean, all that type of shit, like he had it already mapped out, just with like a different like name or like a little bit differently than you know what I mean what we were doing. And so once we got together, like I told him, he was like, "Yo, dude, that fucking idea is crazy. Let's do this. I got you. Boom, boom, boom. We're gonna do this." I'm like, at first I'm like, no. I say no a lot of times because I'm like, yo, I'm busy as shit. I'm touring. I'm training. I'm competing everywhere. Like family, other shit. So just keep saying no. The one I'm like, you know what, man, fuck it. Like, you know what I mean? Let's do this shit. So we end up doing it. That first one's the one you seen, and it's just like, boom, from there.